Damn it! Forgot my selfie stick for the GoPro, so I have to do it like this. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about gratitude. At the moment I'm Sofia, Bulgaria. Got a feeling that I, by the way, need to fly again. The thing is, well, let's talk a little bit about gratitude. And I think if you are at the moment, let's say, in a bad state of mind, perhaps a little bit depressed. By the way, when it's about the so-called depression, when I lived for 5 years in Malta, 30 years Holland. The thing is, in Malta, a lot of English people, with all respect to the English people, a lot of people are depressed. They also speak about depression and they sit with other depressed people. Again, nothing against English people, but there is a very big chance if you meet 10 English people, at least the bigger amount of a bigger percentage of those people are depressed. So if you are depressed, try to listen to this, what I have to say about being grateful for. And so no matter how miserable your life is, you can always think about the stuff that you do have. And let me put a little bit more reality into this, a little bit more context, so you understand more why I would talk like this and that I actually can talk like this. Well, there are a lot of heavy situations in my past, but one of them is just a very soft example. When I did lose everything, was sitting on the street, fucking homeless, hungry for already a few days, thirsty, shit in my pants because I drank the wrong water. The thing is, I was thinking in those moments, in the middle of the night, sitting on the street, and think like, I still have my eyes, checkbox. I can still hear, check. My limbs are working, you know. I got my fingers, and then I kept on going like this. You know, that is already the first step. Start with your own body parts. Be grateful for that. And let's do another example. Be grateful for the fact that you have a skin. You know, what if you would have a big rash all over your body? And then it's all over. Then it's all of a sudden very uncomfortable. Then you get really uncomfortable. Or what if you don't have your eyes? You don't see anything. And when you really have, let's say, normal people problems, that means your father didn't let you go to the discotheque or the club, talking to the younger people. And there's another reason that I want to make this kind of content when it's about gratitude, because if you're really grateful for the things that you do have at this moment in your life, and you're very aware of it, you're not gonna get tired. And the thing is, yesterday I visited one, if you hear this is unbelievable. He is 22 years young, and 8 out of 10 times that when I visit that place, he's tired. He's 22 years old. Of course, the fact is the bullshit that he's consuming makes you tired. There's another thing. But let's continue with the grateful thing. So I talked about the eyes. You know, be grateful for it. What if now a guy holds you from the back and pokes out your eyes? That would be painful. Then you have something really to complain about, right? And the thing is, why do I mention such extreme situations? Well, then you already know those are very extreme situations, and you might probably have another thing against it, because you would say, yeah, but Alan, I would never end up in those things. But if you know that those situations exist and you're not in that kind of position, and you complain about your little tiny problems, you broke up with your spouse, your spouse cheated on you, well, that's part of life. It's simply it. Move on. You know, compare it with other kind of things. You know, your liver fails, ouchie. Your skin gets yellow, your kidney needs to be replaced. Those are real problems, people. If you hear this and you hate the way I speak, the way I try to put things into your mind in order to get also a little bit more a stronger mindset, you know, just leave a comment. I hate the way you talk, because the things that you say sound so out of proportion and out of so far away from my reality, well, doesn't also fit in my reality that people sit behind me and poke out my eyes. But I do think about those things, especially because I'm wearing lenses. I'm gonna give you an example for myself. Sometimes my eyes are hurting, but then I think, what if I would be blind? Then I would wish that you were hurting. Just give you a simple example how I twist things around, just to be grateful for, let's say, that I'm even able to feel so-called pain, which is in comparison with other way much more extreme situation, totally fucking nothing, right? I turn around everything like this. Also, when it's about feeling some sort of that you feel anxious, you know, a lot of people would say, yeah, but Alan, that is all not nice, I need medicines for that. I would say, be grateful that you actually feel something, that something is wrong. Because when you're anxious, I do believe in this, then let's say God or life or the universe tries to tell you, you have to change a little bit direction. And this is also something that I mentioned in previous vlogs, and if you don't follow me yet, help me out. My subscriber amount is a little bit low. Yeah, it's the way, because you talk the way you do, Dalla. Yeah, but my audience, I need to find them, because I do believe that there are people on this planet who like to listen to reality, and maybe there are even, let's so-called depressed people who actually want to get out of it and don't know how. And I'm telling you a really simple way, multiple simple ways, I say. So when it's about gratitude, let's continue on this, because now my vlogs, I make series about topics that I think need to be addressed in order to create a better life, a more fulfilled life, that you start to feel great and grateful for every single second that you can walk around on this planet, and also show and speak reality to the people around you, so you will be way much more seen as a reliable person instead of this person who is just mediocre and, you know, they just take everything for granted from you because it's little Timmy who says it doesn't matter. Well, just build up that momentum of that you're the one that actually really listens to other people and also really responds and also really starts caring about other people. That's another thing, right? There are a lot of people who say that they're grateful for everything, but when the door closes, the curtains closes, the suit of the daytime called job or business where they need to lick ass and smile with the fake incredible white teeth. But in the meantime, if people like me would ask them, why are you fucking smiling all the time, they would not know, because it's so embedded in their soul to pretend. And when you pretend, you will keep a very, 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 I think, swirling in the middle, on the surface, you just get by in life. And what I believe in, a life with colorful, in-depth experiences, and of course also face the reality of those and learn from the negative ones and become a stronger person because you faced all your problems, and not swallowing them away with medicines, you know, give them a cape, put a mask on it and let them fight the crimes, so your so-called misery for you. Well, when you stop those, you didn't progress any in your life. But anyway, let's don't get off topic. You don't want this. You just want to face everything and meet a lot of different kind of people in different countries. And if you're not able to travel yet, you have to watch more of my vlogs, because I'm explaining you everything in the future, and I dropped already multiple things. And by the way, I'm gonna make a guide about this, give everything. Most of the things I will give away for free, strategies, evergreen strategies you can do from the phone, and you can start traveling and you can start meeting people. And the thing is, when it's about my own life, I have a very nice colorful spectrum of people from different kind of levels of society, but they all have one thing in common, and I already mentioned this in other vlogs as well. The people that I see as very trustful people, I don't label people as friends, by the way, because friends, you know, you can go to the bar and call everybody your friend, and they will call you brother, hey friend. Yeah, that's all